when I was about 14 years old, SmackDown was coming to Philadelphia, which is where I'm from. And my dad, who watched wrestling with me for a while, he worked in the city. So one day he calls me and he said, hey, you're never going to guess who I'm standing here next to. At the hot dog stand, he just wolfed down 4 hot dogs. And I'm like, no, who? And I was obviously, I didn't even think for a second it would be any kind of wrestler or anything. And he said Brock Lesnar. And I said, oh my God. And I liked Brock Lesnar. I think at the time Kurt Angle was my favorite. And the week before this whole thing happened, Brock Lesnar had beaten Kurt Angle for the title. And I was very much a believer in every aspect of wrestling. I didn't think anything was predetermined or anything like that at the time. So I say to my dad, I was like, you got to put him on the phone. He goes, I'm not doing that. And I was like, no, you got to put him on the phone, Dad, please. Just ask him to talk to me for a minute, just a minute. And my dad said, all right, I'll try. And then I thought for sure my dad would be like, yeah, he said no. Or my dad would just be like, I walked away. Sure enough, my dad, the phone kind of goes quiet for a second. And I hear on the phone, hello. And it wasn't my dad. I was like, oh my God. I said, is this Brock Lesnar? He goes, yeah, it is. I heard you're a fan. How you doing, buddy? And he was super, super nice. And I, again, believed in every single small aspect of wrestling. And I said to him, Brock, why'd you use the belt to win the belt last week? You cheated against Kurt Angle. I hear a click, click, click. You know how you hear when the phone is being transferred from one person to the other. And he gave the phone back to my dad, and my dad said, what'd you say to him? And I asked him why he cheated against Kurt Angle. My dad was like, why would you say that? Why the hell would you say that? And I said, I don't know. I just wanted to know. Apparently he was he looked really angry at my dad. A couple years after this, my dad passed away, and this was one of the stories I told at my dad's funeral. So it's a really nice memory of me, my dad, and Brock Lesnar.
Hey, I think it's cute that you asked that. And why would he be upset? I think it's cute that you still believed, and if you did that to me and I was on the other line, I would play along with it. Now, in terms of the phone call, there's 2 reasons to believe that this is not a real call, honestly, right? 2 reasons. One is, over the years, people have heard that Brock Lesnar isn't that friendly when it comes to the other side of wrestling fans. So it's even harder to believe that he would be like, yeah, I'll talk to your son on the phone. But maybe he's got a stickler for kids. Maybe you caught him on a good day. Or maybe those stories are incorrect. That's why they're stories. Sometimes the bad ones only get passed around. Maybe he's a sweetheart of a man. Who knows? If you do, call in and leave your story, right? That's the whole point of it. The second is hot dogs. Brock Lesnar's just at the local hot dog stand. I figured this guy was just eating steaks all day, like one at a time. Hard to believe that a man that looks like that is just wolfing down hot dogs. But we'll play it like it's true. Actually, I do believe it's true. Those things just stood out for me. So very fun for you. A great dad. What a great dad. A dad who does that is a great dad. I'm sorry about him passing, but I am glad that you have that memory. Those are the sweet memories that we cherish, that we love. Dad doing dad things. It's the best. And you always hear stories of just like, I'll do anything for my kid, of course. Even willing to ask the craziest looking psychopath in the world if he'll talk to your child. And he did. Because, hey, maybe Brock Lesnar is a good guy. Unless you ask him why he cheated. Then that's what pisses him off? Why he cheated in a professional wrestling match? Maybe. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.